The reason I wanted to do this video is because I've got a couple requests, and another one was my cousin on Facebook the other day. She actually asked me if I got Botox, and I find it funny and flattering at the same time because I don't have Botox, which I'm not against it, you know, who knows, maybe in like 10 years when I need it, or 15 years, they're gonna have like some pretty state-of-the-art, futuristic, pretty crazy Botox, and I don't know, that's what I think. So I'll be ready for Botox. I'm not against it. I'm not against plastic surgery or anything. If it makes you happy and if you're doing it for yourself, then more power to you. But I am 31 years old. I will be 32 years old this year. But the only thing I've noticed, and it's because I've been squinting a lot, I've been getting this line right here, and it's because I haven't been able to see, so I squint, so I've been getting this here, and it's like been driving me crazy. And I asked my husband if I could get Botox, and he looked at me like I was on some kind of, you know, crazy pills, and I kind of realized, no, I'm still young, and I shouldn't even, like, you know, care about that. I pretty much switch up my routine and do 2 or 3 different things throughout the week. So I've been thinking of how I'm gonna do this video. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you the products really quickly, hopefully, and tell you kind of how I use them, and then I'm actually gonna work through it. I don't want to make this video too long, but I kind of want to throw everything in there because I don't do the same routine every single night. I kind of switch it up, okay? So I wash my face with either my Pond's Luminous Clean Cream Cleanser or my Biore. Now, if I am wearing makeup and it's one of those days where I'm going to be doing a mask, then what I do is I take my towels here. It's either this one or the Pond's one, and I remove all my makeup first. Now, on like today I will exfoliate. Today is the night that I'm going to do the mask and exfoliate and kind of like the works. So for exfoliating, I have 2. I have my Queen Helen Oatmeal and Honey, and this is more of a gentle, not so tough, grainy exfoliating product or cream or whatever. And then there's this one here, which is by Tree Hut, and I've actually mentioned this a lot. This is almost gone. I have one downstairs and one upstairs, and I also exfoliate my body with this, but this one's more of a rougher, it's more grainier, and the little balls, I guess we can call them, inside are more harsh, or more, I can't think of the word, but you guys know what I mean. Also, when you exfoliate, try to have your face just like barely like put a little water on it, because if your face is really wet, it's really not going to exfoliate. You're not going to be able to blend it in and rub it in really good. So make sure that your face is pretty much all the way dry, just like a couple little dabs. And you can also, you know, go gentle, you can go harder. And normally I exfoliate too when I have like a blemish that's going away and it dried out and I'm trying to get that dead skin off. Then I exfoliate and I use like the palm of my hand to exfoliate. And I'm going to be showing you guys all this and how I do it, but I just want to show you the products. So now for my Clarisonic, I use, it says you can use it twice a day, but I only use it once, and it's at nighttime. And that's because that's when I take off all my makeup, because when I wake up in the morning, because I shower in the morning and I shower at night. Well, I take a bath at night, but when I take a bath at night, I remove all my makeup. So that's when I do this. In the morning when I wake up, I don't have makeup, so I just kind of wash it off. I don't have to, you know, go back with the Clarisonic. But the other thing, and I actually just mentioned this in my May favorites, is this little sponge, and I exfoliate my whole body with this too. But this is very rough, and if you're going to use this, kind of be gentle, because this will hurt. You have to kind of get used to it, but I'm telling you, this will leave your skin feeling amazing. And for the mask, I use the Queen Helen Mint one. I don't use any other mask. If you guys have any, you know, that you try and are good, let me know down below. But this one here actually helps with acne, and it just makes your skin feel so smooth. As soon as you wash it off, your skin just like, your fingers just glide right through your face. And this is what I like to use when it's almost that time of the month and I'm having breakouts, or if you're having a lot of breakouts, this is a really good mask. I love it, and I know it's very, very popular. Now for after my face, what I do is I always use my c.Booth Tree Toner, and I actually just got my shipment for 3 more bottles, and this is probably my 10th bottle, and I'm not even joking. This stuff is amazing. I've gotten a lot of people addicted to this. This is good also as a refresher throughout the day. It smells good and it feels good, and I think only drugstore.com carries this, and you have to get it through them. I usually wait till they go on sale. They've actually boosted their prices up. Maybe it's because I'm sending everybody over there to get them, but this is amazing, amazing, amazing. This is like one of my top, if I have 5 products to pick, this is one of them here. And just in case you guys haven't seen my other videos, this is my face moisturizer. A lot of you guys are probably like, ew, that's disgusting, but my face is extremely sensitive, and I've tried everything from high-end to low-end to sensitive to oily to blah, 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 and nothing ever works as good as this. This is what goes on my body, and it's just, this is what works for me. I use this pretty much every single day. It soaks right into my skin. It's very thin, and it just does the job for me, and I love it. Now for the days that I want to kind of moisturize my face a little more and go more into kind of waking up the next day with that radiant, glowy, soft look, I use my Josie Maran Argan oil, and this is very, very popular as well, very affordable. I believe this is $14 for this bottle, so I probably use this once or twice a week, and I will be using it today, and it's just a must-have, you guys. If you have dry skin, that stuff is going to be amazing. And a lot of people are probably like, well, no, if I'm oily, it's going to make me more oily. No, it's not. It's actually going to do the opposite, because your face is not going to produce as much oil. And I don't apply too much, and I don't use a dropper. I'll show you guys how I do it. Now for the little pimples and blemishes, this Mario Badescu, I think that's how you say it, is like the best stuff on earth. It is a bit pricey. It's about $17 to $18. This is probably my 15th to 20th bottle. My husband loves this stuff. We all love it, and I usually stock up on it. But you dip your Q-tip in there and you bring it out, and you just dot those areas, or if you see that you're starting to get a blemish, then you just dot those things with the Q-tip, and you don't need much of it, especially if it's just for random times and you're not breaking out all the time. You don't need much of it, and it's just good stuff. I totally, definitely recommend this stuff. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my simple exfoliating wipe. So this wipe here actually exfoliates your face. It's got like the texture to where it's kind of like not rough, but it exfoliates. So just kind of stay away from your eye area. You don't want to tug on your eye, and that little eye skin there is pretty sensitive. So just hold my hair, take the eyebrows off. So now I'm going to go ahead and just put this band on my hair here so that we don't get any of the mask stuff in our hair. Looks like we're going to go for a run. Of course, this is not sexy. I'm just going to be taking the mask and a little flat foundation brush, and this is just by e.l.f. It's the $1 one, and I am just going to go ahead and just apply this all over my face, just like I'm painting, just like this. I'm totally looking so creepy right now that my eyebrow's gone. Now I have my mask on, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and let this sit in my face for about 20 to 25 minutes. You don't have to keep it on that long, but on the days that I do it, if I can run around and, you know, get stuff ready for tomorrow, then I'm gonna leave it the longer the better. Sometimes I'll edit videos and, you know, just leave it on because it just stays on your skin and it penetrates more. And I think you only have to leave it in for, I think, like 10 or 15 minutes. It says for 15 minutes. So I'll probably leave it on for about 20 to 25 minutes, and as soon as I'm done doing that, I'll be right back. So I've had my mask on for about 25 to 30 minutes, and I'm just going to take a warm cloth, and I'm actually going to just wipe it all off because I am going to be exfoliating and all that. Normally I would just wash it off, but I'm actually going to be showing you guys every step I do, so I'm just going to wipe all this off really quick. So I have most of the mask off, but now I'm going to show you guys how I exfoliate with the sponge and then how I exfoliate with the scrub. And I don't do them both at the same time. One day I'll do the scrub, and then sometimes I'll do the sponge. But if I was to do the exfoliating scrub, what I do is, and it's either the honey oat one or this one, but today I'm just going to show you guys with this one. I just wet my face just a tad bit, just like this. And I'm only going to do it on half of my face so you guys can see. I just take the scrub and I'll like just pat it around, but since I'm only doing half, I'll just show you guys on half here. So I just pat it on. This smells really good. This is the tropical mango. And then I just go in circular motion. I just go around my face just like this. And then around I grab my finger and I go in the little crease of the nose. So just blend it in with your fingers, and it's gonna hurt, so you can go gently or you can go harder, however you want. And it is gonna get red because you are exfoliating your face, but this is gonna be good to take off any you know, dry stuff or flakes or zits or whatever. So just go all the way around. And of course, if I was doing my whole face, I'd be doing it at the same time, you know, doing it like that. So that's how I use the scrub. And careful not to get in your eye, because obviously it's grainy and it's not gonna be fun. So that's how I would do that one. Gently wet the sponge, and then I would put my Pond's little facial wash there. And remember, this one is going to be very rough, so if you're going to try this for the first time, just be gentle. But I just grabbed the tip of it, and it's not as hard or as rough anymore because I've actually used it now. But I just go in like a circular motion, just like that. And then I go here, and I just go like this. Circle, circle, circle. And it really, really makes your skin, like if you touch it, it's so soft as soon as you even do that. It removes all that icky stuff off of your face. And then around the nose. Since I do want to finish this off right, I'm just going to go ahead and just finish blending it in throughout my whole face, even though I have that exfoliating stuff over here. I'm just going to go ahead and just finish it off. Okay, so now that you guys saw how I exfoliated this side and then I did the sponge thing, I'm going to go ahead and just wash my face off really quick. Once I've washed that off, I'm just going to take the Clarisonic and I'm just going to wet that and just apply my Pond's or whatever cleanser you use and kind of just run your fingers through it. And then I'm just going to go ahead and mine actually has a thing to where it's timed and it does it for a whole minute. But I just start with my forehead and then you just, you know, go around it, little circles. And then just run it through your face, or if you're using a brush that is not, you know, battery operated, then you can just do the circular motion and go around your whole face. Just work your way down. Okay, so now that my face is all lathered up, I'm just going to rinse my whole face and wash my eyes off now. Now I have a clean face, and I'm just going to go ahead and put my toner all over. That just like does the thing right there. It's just so refreshing and it gives you the feeling. So make sure that you guys let that soak in completely before you apply your moisturizer. So I'm going to give it a couple seconds here really quick and then we'll move on to the next part. Now my face is completely dry and I'm just going to be taking my Josie Maran Argan oil, and like I said, this is only once or twice a week. Other than that, I would be applying my Johnson & Johnson baby lotion, and I don't use the dropper. I don't put it on my fingers. I think that's a waste. So what I do is I actually squeeze everything out, and then I take what's on the glass, like on the little dropper, and I just dab it around my face just like this. I just use my little 3 fingers here, and then I just blend it all in. So that's it. That's going to sit overnight, and when I wake up in the morning, my face is going to be very moisturized and just glowy and just soft and youthful looking. So remember, I don't exfoliate every day. I don't use the sponge every day. I do use my Clarisonic every single day, but I exfoliate 2 to 3 times a week. Sometimes I'll use a sponge, sometimes I use the scrub. Don't do it every day. It's gonna, you know, make your skin sensitive. I might irritate it, so don't do that every day. The mask I do 2 to 3 times a week. 2 times is good. Once a week is fine too. So for you guys that requested the video, here it is, and I hope that you guys enjoyed it and it was helpful. If you have any questions, leave them down below. If there's any ideas for any other videos you guys want to see as well, just leave them down below. Everything, all the items will be listed down below. Thanks again for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.